Hi everyone. Let's say that it's kind of my New Year resolution. I decided to make a public reading. I've done a lot of reading in the past for friends and family, and I said that I'm quite good. So I decided to expose myself to the public and share the messages which are given to me as a tarot reader. I will make pick a card readings. It's my personal view. It doesn't have anything to do with the criticizing others. It's just my personal view. So somehow I think that the astrological science has more to do with the or zodiac signs more with the astrologers who are able to read the constellation of the sky and apply this to our birth chart and giving us advice from this constellation to support us in our obstacle challenges, whatever we are supposed to meet in our life. While tarot is more of a message oriented, so the messages are coming to us as some kind of a synchronicity which is all around us if we know how to read it. So if we open certain reading and then select certain pile and the message is coming to us and we can resonate with this, it's then the indicator that we are on the right place and maybe we need to listen and listen carefully, and maybe it's something in store for us. And also with the pick a pile, there is a certain level of power in your hand. So as I'm shuffling and I'm selecting the cards, with the pile selection and the resonance with some of the object which will represent the pile, you can also chase your own intuition. So as you already noticed, I'm not a native English speaker. I've choose English because it's I know that it's not the most spreaded. There are certain languages which I don't know them, which are probably more spreaded around the world, but let's say that the society in which I am living is mostly speak English and is able to understand English. So sometimes I will probably struggle with the word selection, so bear with me, maybe especially now, maybe for the beginning. Also, I really don't know, I've just started, so I can't promise I will do this in kind of a regular basis. If you will find out my readings very useful and you would like to have more readings, so since I'm still permanently employed, I can't really promise I will do them regularly, and of course it depends also on your response. So what else to say? I'm not very young, so I've been on this world for quite a long time, and I was also facing with a lot of challenges in my life, and I had some of them were small, but some of them were really big, and those big ones draw me in the past to my spiritual path. Tarot is just a sporadic thing which I'm doing. I have my own teaching which I'm following, and using the knowledge from this teaching, I'm also reading tarot. So let's see, to not be too long, maybe just this thing which I wanted to say. So I'm not sugarcoating, my friends knows this, so I'm reading the cards as they are. So please, if the message will not be what you expected and will have a bit of a negative connotation, although I'm not really understand that the messages are negative. So some life events are lesson learned and some life events are to enjoy life. So the lesson learned actually make us better person if we want, of course, if we take it as a lesson learned, and also give us some kind of an experience so that we can live better the other part of life which is more enjoyable. So I'm not sugarcoating, I'm just reading the cards, and if I'm reading something which has this kind of a negative connotation, it's just a warning to be honest with ourselves and questioning ourselves. Are we on the right path? Are we doing correctly? Is it everything very nice and good with us and everything else is wrong with the other side? So we always have to ask these questions. So that being said, let's start with the reading. So I will put the timestamps as it is a habit for everyone else, which I've seen. And you can skip this intro. This intro is a bit longer because it's my first time. In the future I will maybe prepare some very short intro. I will do the shuffling timestamp as well, so if you want to skip the shuffling, since you can see the objects from this reading, which will be message in the bottle, this angel with the trumpet in form of a bell, and the child windmill. So see you in the shuffling and then in the reading. Thank you. Bye. So let's start the reading. So pile number one, those one who resonate with the message in the bottle. Let's see which messages are in the bottle. As said, I will do the 5 card spread where each position has its own meaning. So the first one is what was the main theme of the 2021, or the main topic, the main what we were dealing with in 2021. What were the major challenges in 2021? What will be the main theme of the 2022? Which energies we need to focus on in 2022 and embrace them? And what is the message from the universe? I'll just cover a bit. Okay, so what was the main theme of 2021? 7 of Cups in the reverse. So 7 of Cups indicates some kind of confusion, disorganized life, and not being actually able to concentrate on the right thing, or too many options in our life, and all of them are emotionally attracting us, and we can't make a decision. But it came in the reverse, so I would say that it has a bit higher maybe degree of a confusion, which can be also that we've been living in some kind of an illusion. We've been maybe fantasizing about what we can achieve, but not really put any efforts to achieve this. Yeah, so let's see the challenge card. Maybe this card will tell us more about this 7 of Cups. So what were the main challenges in 2021? Okay, yeah, okay, so it is quite opposite energy of 7 of Cups, 9 of Discs. Yeah, so we can see female standing in her garden, surrounded with the wealth, with the abundance. She's very self-confident, and she's obviously, she knows her worth. She has a falcon on her hand, and the falcon is free, so he can come and go whenever he wants. It represents the freedom of the female standing in the garden. So she achieved her freedom by hard working in the 8 of Pentacles, and she become independent because she organize her own life by herself. But it can also indicate that because she is alone in this garden, that she is waiting for someone to join her, for someone to share with her. So the falcon is indicating that she's not in need for that. She's waiting that someone is coming voluntarily, no pressure, and maybe fulfill her life so that they can have then a 10 of discs. So if we put together these two completely opposite energies, it could be, but please don't try to fit into the story. If it doesn't resonate, just pick another pile or another reading or another reader. Don't try to make up the story. So we were fantasizing about maybe this lady which attracts us a lot, but we were not able to reach out to her because we didn't have anything, and we were fantasizing about how to show up, how to achieve this. It could also be that this was our goal, to achieve this state of independence and freedom and material wealth, but we were not putting any efforts, or we were just disorganized. So the Seven of Cups is also card of the addiction, especially if it comes into the reverse. So no matter how strong we did want to achieve something, we were addicted too much, and every time when we started with something, some friend maybe call us for a party and we just go. Maybe we were drinking, maybe we are in these ages when we are testing life and doing all different stupid things. Don't worry, it's just a part of life. Trust me, everyone went through this, even people who seems now very organized and very well, they went through this phase. Everyone is going through this phase. Yeah, it could also be that this is our partner waiting for us here, and she is actually our challenge, but we were attracted by some other partners, potential partners, or people who were more funny, more party type of people. So let's see what is the main, what will be the main theme of 2022, sorry, and see if we can discover a bit more of this. So yeah, so we came from the emotional confusion into putting ourselves together. So we were all over the place in 2021. So now we realized that's not good, and we have to organize ourselves better. So we put all the spreadsheets, paper, data together, and we are trying to calculate something, or analyzing something, and do the good strategy for how to go forward, how to move forward. So the master of the strategy is a king, and knight is still not. So but we all have to go through the phase of page and through the phase of knight. So don't need to worry. It's just a warning, maybe. So the knight of swords is very fast, and yes, of course, our thinking process is very fast, so we can think much faster than we can move. But we can build something, so that we can change our mind during the day a million times and make another plan. But he has his goal. He is determined to, with this white horse, to achieve it, but he's still a bit in the cloud. Yeah, So what is trying to tell us is, don't rush into some kind of a conclusion just using our mind. So don't disconnect from the emotions. They were maybe drawn us to troubles because we were over emotion. So we were not in balance with our mind and emotions, which has to be in a balance that we can make a good strategy or execute something to come to the solution. But only mind will also not drive us to the solution. So we are turned into 2021. If you can see, we are watching the 2021 and we are trying to cut something. We are like attacking this 2021. So don't do this. It's very good that we recuperate, that we put ourselves together, that we trying to do some analyze of what happened and use this analyze for a better future, but don't deny everything what was in 2021. So there were also good emotions, because we can see from the cups they are lurking good and the bad things. Yeah, so it's just that we were not concentrated enough or organized enough to select and to pick the right one, but we didn't know what is the right one. Is the snake the right one? Are the flowers the right one? Is the castle the right one? Yeah, so so each of you knows if you resonate with this confusion in 2021, what was your confusion? So just apply into your circumstances the energies which I'm reading about. So let's see which energies to focus on 2022 and embrace them. Wow, the Empress. Okay, so we can see that Nine of Pentacles and the Empress are in the same color, so they are very similar cards, very similar energies. So they are covering almost the same chakras in our body. So we are going back into a challenge of 2021. So we didn't give up. We are continuing, and we would like to achieve this, what was our goal in 2021, and the goal and the challenge was a good goal. Yeah, so it's everything okay with this. The only difference is that this Empress is the major arcana, or it's not the only difference. So she's representing the major life event, and she's obviously much more mature than the Nine of Pentacles, where she is standing in the garden. So the Empress, she is presenting the creative energy of the Mother Nature. She's connected with the nature, she's connected with the cycles of the nature. She knows when to put the seed into the soil, she knows how to water them, she knows when to harvest them, so not too early, not too late. She is very gentle and a sharing, loving energy. She is also serving to all of us. So it can be different stories behind. It can be that we are in the age of teenagers and we've done a lot of teenager stupid things, and we need and our mother, she was worrying for us, and we maybe need to go back to our mother and maybe listen her what she has to tell us. If it's not, if we were in a middle-age crisis and we've done stupid things, maybe we need to go back to our wife. If it's neither of them, if it's something else, just apply it. Yeah, so she can potentially be pregnant with the child or with the ideas. Yeah. So but this time, yeah, so we were obviously, we had a lot of options, or maybe even a lot of ideas what to do, but we didn't put any efforts or enough efforts. We were just fantasizing. Yeah. So here is what this universe telling us is that it's good to have a lot of ideas, it's good to be creative, but we need to handle them carefully, with love, with the caring energy, with the sharing. So not only for us, which maybe Nine of Pentacles is, but for the wider society. Yeah. What is the universe advice? Let me see. And then very nice. Okay, so it's a Three of Wands. So the wands are the suit of the motion. Yeah. So usually with the wands we are moving toward our goal. But the Three of Wands is a still motion energy. So we are in a phase of a stillness. We are ready to wait. So the guy is standing on the shore, very confident that the boats which he is waiting for will arrive into his port. And it's number 3, same as the Empress. So it's connected to this. What is maybe universe suggesting to us is something is ready for us. The universe has ready something for us. Embrace the energy of the Empress, the loving, gentle mother energy. Connect with the nature. It doesn't mean that we need to live in the farm. We can also live in the cities, but just be connected to inner us. Yeah. So to our inner voices. Be gentle no matter what are the circumstances. Maybe we need to forgive someone, or someone needs to forgive us, accept, apologize, or apologize for what has been done in the past. And wait, something is in store for us. If we are waiting that this person maybe forgive us, wait like this falcon is waiting. Wait, the universe will understand, and it will come. But we have to be also self-confident. This guy is self-confident, so we need to trust, but trust from trust with the body. Really understand, yeah, we've done everything what we can. It doesn't mean that we really done everything what is possible, but we done what we can, and now it's time to wait to come. Yeah. So use the creative energy, loving energy, sharing energy, and wait. It could be, if it's a baby that we are trying to become a pregnant, embrace this energy and wait, it will happen. So that's all pile number 1. Let's move to pile number 2. Thank you. Hi, those one who resonate with pile number 2 and this bell angel with the trumpet. So let's call it angel message, and let's see what is angel, which messages is angel bringing to us. So what was the main theme of 2021, and what was the main challenge of 2021? What will be the main theme of 2022? What energies we need to focus on and embrace them, and the message from the universe. So let's see what was the main theme of 2021. Okay, so 7 of Swords. In pile number 1 we had 7 of Cups in the reverse, so some confusion. And here we have a good strategy to escape from something. So Seven of Swords has a bit of a negative connotation. So my understanding of tarot cards are not that they are positive or negative. We all in our life have some negative and positive steps saying this, yeah. So some of them are lessons we need to learn, and some of them are supporting to enjoy life as it, and life is a mixture of both of them, yeah. So or we've done some very good strategy to escape from something, but we were in a fear, we were afraid, so we left the camp, so we left some kind of a society in a conflict, because we are holding Five of Swords, and the Five of Swords is a conflict, and we left behind Two of Swords, so we left to them to decide why to understand why did we left. So running away in the conflict is not a good thing, and especially with the Five of Swords, where we don't know was it a good decision or it was not a good decision. But for the difference from the pile number one, where we were emotionally confused, here we were using a mental setup, yeah. So we decided in our mind with our analysis or something to run away. It could be it's probably for the majority, so for the minority, sorry. So be honest with yourself. It could be that we've stolen something and we are running away, some idea. It's not necessarily money, it could be some other wife, some idea, some it does represent a sneakness as well, because if you look at the image, the guy is a bit afraid that someone is following him, yeah. So yeah, it could be a sneaky too. So let's see the following cards, and maybe we will have a better explanation what it was. So what was the challenge of 2021? Judgment call. Okay. So the judgment call is when we were doing, so the tarot story is the story of a full journey, starting his journey very confident and innocent as a child, and very trustful that the world and everything around will support his journey. But then he meets different challenges in his life, and then he came somehow to step 20, where the 20, the judgment, or the angel Gabriel is saying to him, have you done everything correctly, or you need to repair something in the past, yeah. So this judgment call is an opportunity to do the things better. So all the skeletons, the coffins are open. It means we are saying that the skeletons are fall down from the wardrobes, and they are naked. So they are actually honest and open to do things better, to review what they have done, yeah. So since I'm reading reversals, as you maybe notice if you were listening to pile number one, and each card has its bright and the shadow side. I will not say negative, as I said, because there are no negatives, yeah. They're just lessons which we have to learn, yeah. We are always slipping in our life into some unwanted circumstances. So there is a judgment call to this was our challenge. So now I will open another cards as well. I don't know, you know, so if you are resonating with this story, then please just continue and listen. Of course you can listen even if you are not resonating, I can't stop you, but don't try to fit into the story. Yeah. So we were running away from something, and there was the challenge was a judgment call. So did we try to run away from some kind of a judgment? Let's see what will be the main theme in 2022. The Queen of Wands. Interesting. Okay, so the Queen of Wands, she is a very charming female energy. She is she has a natural charm, a spirit. She is a natural leader. Everyone wants to meet her, everyone wants to talk to her. She can't come into a room unnoticed. Everyone will notice her. She is very intuitive. So we have a black cat here, and she could be Leo born. She also has a clarity with this sunflower, and the sunflower are characteristic also of the August and the Leo born. So will it be that we will try to, and she came upright, yeah, so the court cards upright has their bright side, and the reversals, they have their negative side, yeah, because of too high confidence, we are too arrogant and so on, yeah. So she is upright. So since I'm reading reversals, the 2022 is a positive oriented. So are we, or shall we try to gain this level of attraction? Shall we try to attract someone? Did we run away from someone? Have we done something wrong with this one? Have we cheated and run away from our home? And now the judgment call came, or it was already in 2021. The judgment call were there. We ran away before, and we need to justify why we did it. And we are now trying to gain this charming energy and attract some person from which we were running away back. It could be, but it could also be something with the career. So the similar story, we ran away from some job or from some partnership where we were sharing some job, some business with someone, and we left them, and then the judgment call comes. So now we would like to attract them back. So let's see which energies we need to focus on and embrace in 2022, if we will get a bit of more of clarification. Wow, the Lovers. So two major arcanas here in the row. So the Lovers, they of course can represent our romantic love choice, partnership, romantic partnership, but it's also any kind of a choice. So we can see this angel from here is the same angel from here, yeah, and he is protecting this couple, where Eve is tempted to take the apple, and of course she will take it, as we know, and change the direction of the world. So the energies we need to embrace, that we will have to choose very wisely which step to take. So I would say we were tempted, we run away from somewhere, and the judgment call came now, and now we need to do this. So the main theme would be maybe Eve with this confidence, whether she's going to take this apple or not. So let me see what is the message from the universe. Four of Cups. Yeah. So the Four of Cups is we can see that the guy is sitting below the tree with the hands crossed over his chest, and he's staring into Three of Cups, and he just refusing to see this one cup or the Ace of Cups. And the Three of Cups, we know that it is a energy of having a good time with the friends, celebrating, toasting, dancing, if you know a bit of the tarot cards. Yeah. Since the energy we have to embrace is a major arcana, and it's a high stress on this major arcana, is a major life event, we need to take care how and what decision we will make, because it could be that we are overlooking something. We don't see something what is offering to us, but we want to go into one another direction. So I don't know what is the story. It can be a million of a stories, so let me not go into the stories. It sounds a bit like a relationship spread, so for those one who had the troubles in the relationship, but yeah, of course they can equally resonate with the career, yeah, on the same way. So we did something in 2021. So the main theme of 2021 was running away, whether we run away or someone else run away from us. Was it a good plan? Since it's upright, I have a feeling that it is a good plan. Or was it a sneaky energy and we run away without words? So we left someone without words because we were attracted with something, with something. Yeah. So the 7 is a card, is a number of challenges, of moving away of challenges, let's say, as it's connected to the Chariot, which is challenged to gain a victory, to reach a goal. So was it necessary to run away? Have we been tortured or molested? Maybe, I hope not, or just not being in the equal position, maybe in a company or whatever, but there is some kind of a runaway and not telling, so overnight, or running away from some kind of a society. And then we have this Judgment and the Lovers. So we will be called back, or someone else will be called back and review, and we will we will be very confident and know what we want. And since she's upright, I would imagine that she really knows what she wants and what is her goal. But the universe is still warning us, take care, what are you going to decide? That's all, pile number 2. Hope you find this story helpful for you. If not, if you're not resonating, just pick another pile, another reading, or another reading. Thank you. So hi, pile number 3, those one who resonates with this child windmill. Let's see what messages has wind for us. So we have a 5 card spread where each position has its own meaning. The first position is what was the main theme of 2021, or subject, or what we were dealing with in 2021. What were the main challenges? So what did we want to achieve and we did or we didn't? What will be the main theme of 2022? Which energies we need to focus on in 2022 and embrace them, and the message from the universe. So let's start with the position number 1. We have 8 of Swords. So we can see that the lady is in the Cage of Swords. She is robed, She has a blindfold around her eyes, and she's in a kind of a swampy terrain. So she with the water and the earth. So the water are presenting the emotions, and the earth is the groundingness. So she doesn't know which step to take to remain on the ground, because she can very well drown in this swampy terrain. We can also see there is a castle behind. It's on a hill, so it's not really a straightforward way to come to this one, but there is a certain a way to reach it. So in 2021, for those one who resonates, don't try to make up a story. We were caged in our own mind, whether we were afraid and refused to see the truth of something, or someone, the facts, tortured us mentally and tried to discourage us and drop our self-confidence. As the swords are also the suite of the communication, it could be that we were actually afraid to speak for ourselves. We were afraid to tell what we really think, because we didn't have this confidence that we can say whatever we want. We were afraid that the people to whom we say the truth will just cut us. So we can also see that if she would remove this blindfold and these ropes, there is enough space between the swords to move. So she is in her own cage, so she can move out if she wants. And if she would get off this rope and the blindfold, she would also see where to step, because it's quite enough of the ground around as well. And she would also, if she would turn around, she would also see a castle, and which she can reach. She could make then the strategy. So she is completely disabled to make any strategy to run away from the situation in which she is, whether she brought herself into this situation or someone else brought her into this situation by mentally exhausted her. It could be a relationship, it could be a family relationship, it could be, of course, a job, mobbing, and these kind of things. But we from this card, so the main theme was maybe how to run away, how to gain the self-confidence, how to run away, how to get rid of this rope around us and the blindfold, and see and then move. The main challenge, okay, it is on justice. So the justice, we can see she has this sword. So the justice comes around when some universal fairness adjustment needs to happen. So we know it's also the card of karma. So we know that everything what happened in our life is actually the consequence of the what we have done in the past. We can go to past lives if you want, or to those one who resonate with this and knows about the past life, they can also apply this for the past lives, but I will remain in this life. I think it's quite enough. Good, yeah. So sooner or later, for some things the consequences are coming instantly, next day, next hour. For some, consequences are coming late, in 1 month or 1 year, and some consequences are coming even after 30-40 years. Yeah, so maybe we even forget that we been in some kind of an injustice. Yeah, So she has these swords and she is ready to cut this blindness and the ropes and free us to move forward. But the justice came reversed. So it can be that we were dealing with some kind of an injustice. So the challenge was how to turn these cards upright and gain the justice, whether this injustice happened to us or we were unjust to someone else, and we are refusing to see whether was it a relationship, was it a career, was it a family event, or something very strong happened to us. So this lady with this sword, it could be that the challenge was how to cut, so how to use this sword to cut these ropes, to make a justice, because something injustice happened to us. So yeah, so if you don't resonate with this story, can be quite hard. So if you don't resonate with this story, please just don't try to make it up. So if your story is much lighter, so some, I don't know, you are in the school and instead of the A you get B or C, I don't know how the grades are going now, and you just felt this as an injustice, and you also refuse to see that you didn't know something. It's not something of a big scale. It will just go away maybe next month or something. So don't try to make up a story harder than it is. But of course it can also be quite a hard story, if you were really torturing in your life. So then maybe you have to seek for some kind of a help. Let's see what will be the main theme of 2022. Maybe it will put some clarification. Okay, so it's a page of wands. So it's new spirit, new energy, energy of a moving. Yeah. So the page of wands, however, he is immature energy. The main theme would be how to gain this at least immature energy and move out from this swampy waters. It could be that we will actually waiting for some help and play the that we did, and we were playing some kind of a victim role, and now we are waiting someone comes and take us out of this, while we can maybe do it by ourselves. So take a story as it resonates with you. If it resonates in a core that you've been in a trapped situation, in a cage of your mind, not being able to see clearly what is the truth, or maybe being afraid to tell the truth. Yeah? So did you expect that someone else will come and this will be now the main theme in 2022? Or there is actually someone who is coming and helping us, or this is you with the new energy, so you gain somehow this power and to say, okay, it's enough, I can't stay here forever, so let's lose this rope, let's put this blindfold from our eyes and move somewhere. So move to this castle. Let's see which energies we have to concentrate on and embrace them. Maybe this will put a bit more of clarification. So the page, another page, a page of cups. So since page of wands, he is full of spirit, he is ready to move. The page of cups is offering his cup, his emotions. So he is naive, he doesn't know much about these emotions, but he is giving these emotions from the bottom of his heart. So whether this person is the same person, so the main theme of 2022 would be this new young energy, new young person, some person willing to start something with us, and he will have both of the energy, so the spirit to move out and the energy of a Page of Cups, so very sincere and honest energy with not a lot of knowledge how actually to make things change, but with his honesty and his childhood trust, he will be able actually to help us. So the universe is suggesting us to embrace this energy, or to focus on, or maybe to focus on the kindness. So maybe because we were in such a situation, we become really prisoner of our own mind. We become very sharp. We maybe lost the connection with sorry, apologize, with our emotions, because we were standing in this cage for too long time, and we were torturing with some kind of an injustice. And the card is suggesting us to embrace the energy of the kindness. So maybe we have to forgive someone. We need to be aware that the forgiveness is for us, not for the others. So if we are not forgiving to someone, we are trapped in this energy, so we can't go out of it. We are spending our time too much overthinking what happened in the past, and it could be that it's actually this Eight of Swords, so that we are already trapped in this energy of what was happened in the past, why, and we can't actually get out of this justice. So maybe the cards are suggesting move out of this, move out. What's happened in the past happened. This injustice which happened. So sooner or later there will be a consequences of the injustice, and the universe will take its swords out and will make a balance for this. But we have to move on with our life, yeah, with the new energy. Because we were standing here for so long, of course we don't have the maturity of the king, but the energy, honest energy of the Page of Wands can actually is good enough, so we can start new and embrace the energy of the kindness. So let me see what is the advice from the universe. The Queen of Swords in the reverse. So the Queen of Swords, she is very straightforward energy. She has the ability to quick vary things. She is a kind of a scientist, let's say. She came in the reverse. So since I'm reading the court cards, if they are upright as the bright side, and the reversals as a shadow side, of course she is disconnected from her emotions, yeah. So she is analytical type of a person, thinking that the only intellectual knowledge can help us. She's very knowledgeable, yeah. I would say that the universe is suggesting us to take care if we are disconnected from our emotions. So cut out what's happened in the past. So if you see, they are very similar, yeah. So they are both sitting on the throne and are showing what is the truth. Of course, the power of the justice is, as a major arcana, much higher, so the challenge was much higher. But here we have her in the reverse too, yeah. So there are two reversal truth and justice, one in the position of the challenge and the other one from the message from the universe. So I think that the universe is saying leave it behind. It could be that you are not able to make a justice of this, so embrace this energy of innocent energies of pages and move forward. Be kind and just forget about what happened in the past. The universe will in the future somewhere make its own balance, yeah. Maybe it's also suggesting that uh, uh, you need to embrace your emotions, yeah. Embrace, so don't be untrustful. Trust, being positive, and trust. Um, that's all for pile number 3. Thank you very much. It will be everything for today and for my first reading. Bye.